Shalom and good day. This is Tehillim29 back again for some indie comic reviews. And for these indie comic reviews, yes, there's a little Archie facsimile edition being covered in this indie comic review, followed by Mind Management New and Improved Issue 2. I'll now get things ready and organised for the first one I'll be reviewing. So first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the stories? It certainly does, to which I give it an 8 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, the middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with all of the characters. So, of course, this beginning section tells us who the cast of characters are in this story, and we do get to catch up with Archie in his first game of things, as he's playing with Jughead. As the story advances, we get to see what's happening with Betty, Veronica, and anyone else who happens to be within the scenes that we're seeing here. And last but not least, towards the end, for the internal art, I give it an 8 out of 10, as I really quite enjoyed it. Yes, even though this thing is a facsimile edition, I don't really care. But you know what? I really enjoyed the art as well as the stories provided in it. Next is the area of the story's ratings overall. So first things first, did we get anything time-wise? We certainly did. We had Meanwhile being used in a couple of occasions, along with Later being used in a couple of stories. Next we have one of the locations that we got to see, and that was Jughead's house. And last but not least, the cast of characters consisting of Archie, Veronica, Jughead, Bessie, Reggie, and Moose. My overall rating for these little stories is an 8 out of 10. Now it's time to move into Mind Management New and Improved. So, as we move into Mind Management New and Improved, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In some essence, a little bit, but not a lot. Just going from the place to which this part turns up in the story. To which I give the cover a 6.5 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, the middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So, as the story begins, we of course encounter a bit of a scene to which someone's learning some martial arts, and of course we encounter what seems to be an almost zombie-like apocalypse in the story. As we approach the middle of the story, we do get to finally travel to some different locations, including this motel right here, and last but not least, towards the end. For the internal art, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Next is the area of the story rating. So first things first, do we get anything time-wise? No, we don't. What about location? Well, the only motel that we managed to seem to see in the story. And the cast of characters? Well, the only name that I got out of the cast of characters was Jan. She must have been looking for Marsha. My overall rating for the story is a 6.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.